It took me a while to catch on, but I finally realized that you were trying to warn me about Mark all along.
I didn't want to come right out and say it, because I knew how much you liked him and I didn't want to be that friend who ruined things.
No, I totally get it now. I just wish I had paid more attention to the signs instead of brushing everything off as jealousy or overthinking.
Honestly, you were caught up in the moment, and I can't blame you for giving someone the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, but ignoring red flags isn't exactly a good habit, especially when people close to you are trying to help.
Exactly. I've been thinking a lot lately about how I tend to ignore my gut feeling just to keep the peace or avoid confrontation.
That's something a lot of us do, especially when we're emotionally invested. It clouds our judgment.
Right? I kept convincing myself that things would get better if I just tried harder or gave him more time.
But relationships shouldn't be about walking on eggshells or constantly proving your worth.
Preach. It's wild how long I stayed, hoping for change that was never going to come.
We've all been there at some point. Don't beat yourself up over it.
I'm trying not to. I've started journaling again to process everything instead of letting it fester in my head.
That's actually a really healthy way to cope. Writing can bring so much clarity.
It really does. I also started going for walks without music, just me and my thoughts. It's been surprisingly therapeutic.
Wow, that sounds peaceful. I might try that too. My brain's been overloaded lately.
Same. And it's helped me untangle so many emotions I didn't even know I was holding onto.
It's crazy how much noise we surround ourselves with to avoid confronting what we feel.
Exactly. Silence can be uncomfortable, but sometimes it's the only way to really hear yourself.
I'm really proud of you. You know, it takes a lot of strength to walk away and even more to reflect honestly.
Thanks. That means more than you know. I'm just trying to grow instead of staying stuck in old patterns.
And that's all anyone can do. Just keep moving forward and learning from it all.
I also realized I need to stop shrinking myself to make other people comfortable.
Yes. You deserve to take up space, to be heard, and to be loved without having to dim your light.
That's something I'm holding onto now. No more minimizing myself to avoid rejection.
Good. The right people will never make you feel like you're too much.
I'm finally starting to believe that, even if it's taken me a while.
Growth isn't linear. The fact that you're even on this path says so much.
I still have days where I question everything, but at least I'm asking better questions now.
And that's how change starts, with awareness and courage to face it.
Thanks for sticking by me through all of it. I don't think I say that enough.
You don't have to. I'll always be here, even when it takes you a while to catch on.
We often shoot the breeze after work, just standing by the parking lot with coffee in hand, talking about absolutely nothing and everything.
Yeah, it's kind of become a tradition, hasn't it? Those casual chats have a way of making the day feel a little less heavy.
I agree. Even when the day's been stressful or things didn't go our way, talking to you helps take the edge off.
Same here. And it's funny how we go from complaining about traffic to discussing the meaning of life within 10 minutes.
Right? Yesterday we started with office gossip and ended up talking about whether time travel would actually be ethical.
That's because you always bring up sci-fi movies when you're tired. I swear it's your way of coping.
Guilty as charged. But seriously, these random conversations are sometimes the most honest ones I have all day.
That's what I appreciate about them too. There's no pressure to be profound, but somehow we still end up saying things that matter.
Like that time we talked about failure and how it's okay not to have everything figured out by 30.
Yeah, that conversation stuck with me. I think I needed to hear that from someone who wasn't pretending to have it all together.
We should normalize not knowing what comes next. Everyone's winging it. Some are just better at hiding the panic.
That's the truest thing I've heard all week. But honestly, I think it's rare to find someone you can just be yourself around.
That's mutual. With you, I don't feel the need to filter every thought or weigh every word.
And that's probably why we talk for so long without even realizing how late it's gotten.
Remember last month? We started chatting after work and didn't leave until midnight because we lost track of time.
My phone died, and I didn't even care. That's how you know it was a good talk.
True. We covered so many topics: dream jobs, relationships, even how we'd spend $1 million.
I still can't believe your first answer was build a secret library in the woods.
Hey, don't knock it till you try it. Books and solitude, that's paradise to me.
Fair enough. I'd probably blow half the money traveling the world with no itinerary.
That sounds like you, always chasing adventure while I chase quiet corners.
And yet somehow, we get along perfectly. Maybe that's the balance we both need.
Could be. It's like these casual chats recharge something in me that I didn't even know was low.
Same here. I talk to a lot of people throughout the day, but very few conversations feel this real.
I think the lack of expectation helps. We're not trying to impress each other, we're just being present.
And when life gets overwhelming, it's these kinds of moments that remind me I'm not alone.
Exactly. No matter how tough things get, knowing someone gets it makes it bearable.
So, what do you say? Same time tomorrow for another round of breeze shooting and existential tangents?
You know I'm in. Let's keep the tradition alive. It might just be the most valuable part of my day.
And who knows? Maybe one day we'll look back at these talks and realize they were the moments that shaped us the most.
I wouldn't be surprised. Sometimes the small, consistent things leave the biggest marks.
Honestly, these little chats have taught me more about life than some of the books I've read.
That's high praise coming from you, Mr. I read 3 books a month.
Well, conversations like this are like living books, messy, unpredictable, but deeply human.
I like that. Makes me feel like we're writing our own story, one casual chat at a time.
Then let's keep writing it, with more coffee, more late nights, and a lot more breeze to shoot. Please subscribe, like, share and comments. Thank you.